Relive. So whatever you say is being recorded. All right.
We're only allowed to say the F word once, and that's fun, right?
Unless you get a big fish. They're like, yeah. And it may be, oh, it's not.
Yeah, I have a few moments where I've just heard.
Jody, I got 3 more pieces of skip up here.
I'll take them.
There you go, darling.
Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 total.
So I need to cut some more bait?
Yep.
All right.
Let's see. Hey, Brian B. How you doing? First MFers. Hey, Tim. Whiskers. Oh my God! Can you imagine my mom tuning this and that's the first thing I say?
Brian
Thanks,
B.
Brian.
Brian B, you ain't right, boy.
Sorry, Mom. When she sees the playback, she got on me the other day because I was on somebody's channel and they was cussing. She said, they was saying bad words. I said, Mom, I can't help it. Someone cussing. You was sitting there.
You let it happen.
Yeah.
Amanda, you got these rods up here?
Yes, sir. I'm
All right.
watching.
Let's see.
Let me unplug myself before I yank my phone into the water.
Good morning from Indiana. Howdy, how you doing, Mr. Rogers?
Catfish Vikings.
Won't you be my neighbor? Cockeyed catfish. Second. It just Ronnie McDonald, you did it. Yep. Good morning. Whiskers and Stripes. We still in Chickamauga? Yep. We're back where it caught the 51. Y'all said I had one only. Okay, good. I'm glad the rest of it didn't go out. Liar. Oh, that I had one only. Yep. We're getting baits out, and tonight on the boat, we got Viking's wife, Amanda. Hello. Let me turn it around on you. Uh-huh. Say howdy ho. Hi. Then we got Mr. Travis right here.
Hi, everybody.
Tell him who you are.
Travis Young. I'm just a follower on YouTube and like the catfish community and love watching everything.
We're gonna try and get us some kitties tonight. Who knows? We're gonna have fun either way.
Ooh, I got blood on them.
You'll probably have blood on you by the time I get done casting.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Because it does go everywhere.
it happened.
That's why my girls want my fish with me. Because I got some blood all over them when I casted. And they said I did it on purpose. No, it was funny. I laughed. But I did not intentionally do it.
It's trying to rain.
Look at what it is. That's rain coming across.
Yep.
Holy moly, we're gonna get rain on already.
I was like, at first I was like, okay, so I see the drops on the water, and then I look at my finger, and I'm like,
Here it
wait.
come across the water. That's what we're hearing.
Yep. We'll be okay. You need some help?
Yeah.
All right.
This other side's got the strap just like that, holding it down.
Right strap.
See me say that? This may already have water in it from the rain.
Yeah. Oh, I have a feeling I'm about to get soaked. Oh, I'm not even in it.
Hey, you might want to get up because your ass is fixing to get it.
I gotta say, here I am about to go. Let me get my phone.
All right, that pole is right here.
Don't kill it.
Can you reach up high and get that and bring it on up the top?
Sure
I
can.
was telling her.
Is that what you wanted me to do?
Yeah, and hold it right there.
Yes, ma'am.
It did that stop that time. We got the top.
It always does.
Yeah. You want to just leave it like that for now?
I
What
got
is that? Is that a bug?
No.
Okay.
It's just piece of
As
material.
long as it ain't a spider, we're doing okay.
Good.
Bobcat told you.
Abandoned ship.
Bobcat, be nice.
Yeah, Bobcat. He's the very last one to say it. It was coming. Let's see. Hey, Bob. Having fun down there. Whiskers and Stripes.
It stopped.
Keeping on the radar. You have a tent down. You don't want a pontoon. That's the truth. Don't say that. Oh my gosh. Zach just caught another one. Awesome.
Zach just got another one.
Y'all said that. Yeah, that's what they said.
Maybe it was a big blue.
Maybe.
Go on.
Maybe. I caught that one on his head, so let me send it over.
All right. I got some bluegill cut.
Okay.
Oh, hey, they're doing it.
What are these clippers on? You had them on, didn't you?
No. These two rods up here was
Yeah.
ones you had on the bank.
Okay. You know what happens when you're man on the boat? You get cheese everything.
I do. But I'm used to it.
Yeah. Yep. That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
We could put them all out, but we don't have to put them all here. I did catch fish back that way too, small ones. Some fish is better than this fish. That daggone chair is on my motor.
Is it?
I see it.
Oh, no, that's all moving.
Okay. I ain't got no lightning or nothing back here, and the rain already quit. You can just barely hear it. So hopefully it stays that way. Oh. Fishing for Whiskers. Howdy, everyone. Be over as soon as Danny closes the show. Alrighty. Lance just landed a nice channel cat to close it. That's good.
Who did?
Lance.
Oh.
We've moved a little bit, ain't we?
Possibly. But I
We
think we'll be okay.
we probably do need to cast some that way since we're over the ledge now. Because the ledge will be that way now, right? 43.3. We was tried to anchor 20. So the ledge is that way. Can we bring you some bait?
I'll just dump this one out. Try to.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We'll let Amanda have first fish if we get one.
Exactly.
Then you can have the next one.
Oh, ma'am.
Well, you ain't no ma'am.
You're first.
So I done had big fish my trip.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. You cold, Amanda?
No, ma'am, I'm good for right now.
Okay. I do have a heater in turn on.
I mean, really, I have glasses on, yet Mother Nature's inside, so it just completely missed the glasses.
This is using it too. Does anybody on this boat use chicken?
Never used it before, but it's always a first.
We'll just keep using real bait then.
There's your own. Trying to win somebody some drip.
Yeah.
I was hoping that when I got on here, but it still looks like exactly the same way that he was earlier.
He has to be sitting on that couch to play on it.
Yeah, but it looks like he's covered up in my blanket.
I brought him the blanket when I left.
Oh, okay.
The black moon one, so they are using it. I know
Yeah.
the babies are cold.
There's the rain.
No, we're not cold. They had to be. They were.
So I need to move this box out of the.
Yeah. I'll throw this one off here and then we'll have that all this one that one.
Oh, I didn't. That is good. Probably.
You tell me what.
Uh-huh.
No, Whiskers and Stripes were up around the power plant.
I just keep it falling back on me.
Yeah.
I've got more points on her too.
All right, Team Snake and Whiskers. Have a good night. I need to come pull it down.
Anything one more?
No, I think that was good right there.
Okay. Come on down. May hang one up on my side too. If I don't have time. You got frying pan. Let me roll back in there. Hey. I only got one sheet up this end, didn't I? Yes, ma'am. This is my father's sheet. Big thing. Check out and drunk people. Figure it out and you ready to go. Ain't nobody seeing nothing. Oh yeah. At the counter. There's a little bit more. They're getting out of the rain. This is just cold weather. Oh, it came down. Yep. Well, that ain't nothing funny. I know where it comes from. I know my hands start. Open it. Yep. Got it.
That's it. You know,
If you want to touch it, just slice it with a knife. Oh, it's good. I'm gonna put this bag. Okay. No, there's no lightning. False shower curtains. So we're great for that. This is the extra sheet. I've tried to. What are you? What are you looking at, Bobcat? Making that face. I asked you, should we go out? And you just said be careful. I have to be told yes or no. Like a catfish was so sorry. This ain't nothing compared to the other night. We was wringing our clothes out. Doesn't look like there's. Yeah, that's right. Hey, old Thomas Bass Chaser. South East Coast tackle tarts. Howdy, how you doing? Good morning from England. Howdy. You're getting wet up there. Nagging Whispers went to bed. You may be okay for a little while. Storm's on Upper Chick and Raccoon Mountain. It takes me 10 minutes to get my boat ready to leave, probably, and maybe 15 minutes drive there. But I do have a marina just down here I can start off into. Is that bothering you?
No,
Look at those rods right there.
Okay. These are the ones that were suspended, that hung up.
actually, casted those two.
Okay.
Those two right there suspended. You know, they're back there.
They're putting up on the cherry. Like a get to know them. The chair we tried to save. Yeah.
Evidently, that one right there, Jody, I suspended straight down. Yep. No, the one in the right. I was the one in the right hand.
That one's got a lot of flashes. Close to the top.
This one.
Yeah. That's all.
It's fine. It's 100 pounds.
Is it?
Yeah. So maybe we just there is something in the drain here because I think it's hung up there several times. This is here.
Here's the radar if you want to look at it.
You just have to tell me. Yeah.
Hello. Do what now?
No, nothing yet. We just got caught in the rain. Yeah. We're over here at the power plant.
Yeah, but it's come. I think it's coming y'all's way.
Mm-hmm. Danny Stone Raid, howdy. Somebody's boat shopping. Wow. How'd your boat shopping go, Cockeyed?
She's on the phone.
With the mini clip to attach your sheet or towels. Awesome. I've been using, I call them man clothespins. Big ones of these. I don't know what they are. The mini clips. Okay. Hey, Neil Schaefer, how you doing? Catfishing them fish, howdy. It's all good, no worries. Dale Ram Ganger, howdy.
Exactly. Another thing.
We're not going to stay out late. We're just going to try to come up for a couple hours and see if we can catch fish. My TP got wet and I can't get enough to blow my nose because it was one fly to begin with. And that's stuck to my hands. Ta-da! We got a 2023 order.
Yeah.
Ooh. I've got two hung up. I just left.
You're supposed to leave this one too.
I hope so. Yeah, it's behind us now. The lightning is. Oh yeah, it's still in here.
Not much.
Yeah, we're on her sheet curtains on behind. What? Nobody.
John Parker has come.
No, nobody.
Extra toilet paper?
Nobody really
Yeah.
Finally food stuff on the side. Unless it came from your side.
Might as well have you sit down and wait. See what happens.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah. It's stuff down there.
And they're on the bottom too.
Oh yeah.
We've moved. We're in 34 foot of water.
Yeah, we moved. I had been watching it.
Yeah.
May not know how to read it, but maybe I know a little bit because I noticed we were going.
I think we're just spinning those.
Maybe. This is about kind of how we, I pulled in that way. Part. The front was facing the tree. Now the front's facing that way. You okay if I eat?
No ma'am.
Not one bit.
I need a chicken leg. I brought some oatmeal cakes. That ain't no legs. That's a wings or something.
They lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do what now?
Neckbone. It's actually pretty good.
No. That's it. When you catch a fish, they bring it back, throw it out, and then throw a rod to it.
I don't remember. I think we might have caught a fish here. We went to different spots. When I caught mine here, I just stayed here and anchored up for a few hours.
You're supposed to
I know it. I roll my own boat. I should have eaten this when I got it, but that was good. They did not give me a chicken leg at all. That's not a leg either.
That's like a thigh.
I know. They shafted me.
Yeah, that was fun.
Pass.
It will pass.
Oh, right. Fun. I'll be with us for a little bit.
You reckon?
I meant to tell you that.
I do get with thunder.
But it's all the lightning all around
I
us.
scream and go on. I don't care for rain, but I don't like storms. That's what's keeping us in that spot right now.
What being
That one hung up. Yeah. It does that.
which one's home? This one?
The
The
ones-
middle one.
Those two, both
Oh,
of them
I
right
see
there
it
hung
now.
up. Those two outside each other.
And this one up here too.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave it hung up so we stay in one spot. That's our back anchor, the one that's hung up. Okay. That'll keep me from passing out. Kenneth did make us chili. I only eat one bowl. One scoop's all I ate. Because I wasn't about to go on a boat after eating chili. And it's evident it did give people gas around the campground. So I'm glad I only eat one scoop.
Apparently, Zach and Skip thought that somebody let loose while I was on the phone. I was like, no, nobody let loose over on this side. It had to be on your side.
Mm-hmm. I can just see them two Dutch oven with that blanket I left them.
Oh
Now,
Lord.
they did say no hanky panky when she first started.
Oh,
Yeah, my phone talks to me when it rains.
really?
It tells me when
Hey,
it's
the storm's
lightning.
gone.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
we're good. For a minute.
For a minute.
Yeah.
I want to go barefoot, but my feet's hurting. Once the carpet gets wet, it makes my feet hurt. Oh, Arthur. Arthritis.
Oh yeah, Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have him too.
Yep.
I hate it when he comes
Yep.
for the visit.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
I have big feet, and I have. This one was actually a partial club foot. It didn't turn all the way. My leg's just a little off, and my foot's just a little off.
My grandfather was blood footed.
It runs in my
Bad.
family.
His
Mhm.
people like this.
Yep. My nephews just turned some around.
That was a light
Right. Yeah.
out in the distance.
It's a lighthouse.
Huh?
There's a lighthouse. I'm lying.
Oh.
Probably a boat or a buoy.
Maybe this one of the two.
You see that? UFO. Girl Scouts. Like John Parker's favorite subject, coordinator. Oh, gas. What did I say? Girl Scouts. Gas. Sounds like John Parker's favorite subject. I told you I couldn't reach that.
Oh, well, good.
There's no lie. I can't read it. There's a fish tank. I guarantee it's a gar.
Probably.
Because last night we could see him swimming through the water.
We got one suspended. Up about 10 foot, 12, 15.
Yeah. That's the chicken off my shirt that missed my mouth. Maybe I wish one would go down. I get antsy waiting on the bite. I'm gonna just sit down and hold it so I don't have to stand up. Oh, my seat's wet. Of course, you know what else is wet now?
That blanket.
And my rump, my blankie. Are you cold? I can put the heater on.
No, I'm good.
Are you cold?
Oh. I have enough insulation on me.
Let's see. I can sit you on that rolled toilet paper.
Fly.
It ain't two ply. It ain't two stands toilet paper. Come launch. Oh, you can't back up a trailer? I bet you can. You're just saying that. I bet you can back up a trailer. You know, I couldn't back up a trailer as good as I should till I got down here. I got on these back roads trying to find where we supposed to be at. Wrong road. And I had to back up quite a few of them. Is your white pole going down?
Yes,
It's bouncing.
it's bouncing.
First one,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
that's your rod.
But it's not my rod because I'm not getting it today. Whoever's gonna, it is moving some.
Yeah, I think it's just
Heavy precipitation has
well, I think we are getting a bite. Give it a second, see what it does.
We're hunting catfish. Right. And look at the line. That went slack.
Might have something says on it again.
I believe there's something playing with it.
Yep, I do too.
The line's going out a little. Unless that's the wind.
Yeah, it's not blowing.
No. Yeah, it is it because she's not blowing.
Oh, it's blowing the air. Nothing major.
No, it's hanging down by the boat.
It's playing with it.
That slack line just moving around a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're fixing to hit that drop off again.
Mm-hmm.
We're right on it.
That's fine there.
Mm-hmm.
That's over there. That's what we got too.
We've moved a little bit because the polling is hot.
Yeah.
What's that? Right
There
here.
you
I
go.
can put it right here. See. That bit rod is screwing with your OCD. It's my back anchor. That keeps me from. It keeps me straight and moving. That's bad. Whiskers and Straps is from Kentucky and fish for strappers here. Watts Bar, Chicken Neck to catfish fairly often. That's right.
And this one right here is still stuck, right?
Yeah, the orange.
Because that one's just constantly bouncing.
We always get hung up some, especially right here. I don't know what it is.
Hadn't really been over there.
Mhm. It's a big cat fever rod, so we should be able to take it. It's almost in half, though. It really is in half, ain't it?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
You think it's gonna snap it?
Yeah. I don't know, Jody. Might loosen the drag up on it, see if it
It'll just take it nonstop to do that.
depends on how much loosen it up.
See, that one was hung up too. Maybe it come off.
Alright.
No, I get it. Where on the please? No, it come loose.
That's good.
Yep.
Okay, that was breathing.
That open place was hung up earlier.
Yeah.
And I reeled it in and
This
thrown
is a
it back in.
business somehow.
I need to pick it out.
No, it come right out.
Alright.
See, that's got it all.
But you don't like that.
Still hung up.
Yeah, I'll give it some slack. Let's see, we're right on the ledge.
That ain't in there anymore.
He's swimming after you.
I bet the rain came through him.
I bet it did.
Made them duck.
Go down first.
Go down.
Oh, this camera's crazy. You didn't have nothing on? Nope.
It's still
going though.
tight.
Yeah.
Drill down on it real hard.
Like 5 cranks. Okay. No fish then.
No.
That one's tied up, so it's pull and drag.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her second anchor. Hey Dallas, how you doing? Wobble. What is this? Wobble? Is that what it's called? No, it's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's what it is. His favorite wombo. Blowing through, headed to the south. Tennessee River is the prettiest place on earth. What I like about it is it's always good water. And everybody's talking about how their rivers is blowed out and flooded and everything. I ain't never felt like that. You?
No. Tennessee's always stayed pretty much constant level.
Yeah. Good clear water most of the time. I mean, it's
Do you
kind of
think this one would be stuck or
not yet.
No.
Not yet. Hopefully these two can get closed. One of them was already stuck though, right?
Yes.
The bad as I hate to, we may have to pull anchor and move.
May have to.
Because we're right on top of something. And
your rods don't like it?
I'm pulling the boat back around a
Hello?
bit.
Hello? The rain came y'all's way.
Oh, I'm moving the boat, trying to get it straightened back up.
That's fine. That's like line up here.
That's what happened to these because the boat turned.
Okay.
That's why I just as soon as leave one of these tight where it can't move.
Oh yeah.
It probably did. It looked like he was sleeping on the couch.
Well, leave this big game tight. If it breaks, then out nothing.
I saw that. At first I thought it was mine. And then no, Jody said that she had given or gave one to him, so I didn't realize how wet my pants were until I got up.
Mm-hmm. Do that one some more slack. Maybe it come off like the other one did.
Yeah. And we're thinking we're gonna have to move. We keep getting caught up on something over here.
I say we move and go out
Rig up, pull up.
over this ledge
All right.
because we're just going to keep getting hung up on it.
Probably
Now,
so.
this one's hung up on this side now.
Well,
It's untelling what's on this or on this side or same plant, whatever it's called, nuclear plant.
Nuclear plant. Mm. Yeah, they had, or Skip said they had to pack it up because it was, the rain wasn't what was bad, it was the lightning and the thunder that was bad.
Yeah.
He said that Zach went into the tent, probably fell asleep.
The lineman's back there behind us.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
So we know not to go that way.
That's home.
Yeah, I know. You need me to do something, Jody?
So I can put this one in it.
Yeah, there's a log down there, Jody.
Is there?
Yeah. I was running this one up and it hung up too.
I don't know. Ooh.
What is it?
Yeah, kitty. Don't hurt my feelings before you get what it's for it.
And that one's solid.
That's so good. Not written burn. Man, oh man.
Both of y'all. Must be the same thing.
Oh, I'm gonna move the boat.
Yeah.
All I've been doing with this one too.
Y'all fighting the same side.
Oh, Jody. I got 3 bakes up here. See?
I got 3 back here. Well, if we're hung up the front and the back, it would fit them loose. One has to be cut. I don't think I was ever able to get them loose the other day when I had 2 hung up.
What have we got?
It's a challenge. Could be a monster. Monster. Dog or something.
Lambda?
Yes.
I guess that's good. We'll go
Okay.
there, right?
Unless that dang thing version is getting on. If we stay here, we're gonna snag everything. I'm gonna use that knife and cut mine.
Well, I've got,
You got what? Oh, you got that's braid or somebody's line trout line?
yes.
Yeah.
Did we cut that line?
Well, fill that one up.
Shoot, that stuff stinks.
Yes, it does.
Flashlight one.
Look at that crap. That's what we're hung up on. Somebody's junk.
Put it right here, Joe.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
They didn't cut it, did it? Just stood
Yeah.
off that stick.
No, well, it was on that stick.
Yeah. That's been there a while. You know, I picked up 2 fishing poles here last month. Brought 'em
Hey,
in.
maybe you can go get that.
One of them didn't even have stuff on it hardly any. It hadn't been there that long.
Up and down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I was thinking I had to get back early in the morning and get my stuff packed off the campsite, but I don't because I got it through Sunday night. My home. Yeah. His though has to be packed up early. I think we do too. What size Jim's get?
Well, ours is Big Mike.
Okay.
So I don't know what he's got.
Well, actually, not really because yeah, I'm allowed to have 2 tents.
Can you go anymore?
If you need that off, about me to go. I'll take that knife up there so. Stop it right there. Right there. There we go. There's one to tie. Demon dragon down.
Aw. He's trying to save this one.
Yeah.
I got it.
Woohoo.
Do you need the light anymore?
That one's up under the boat.
I'm gonna turn your light off so it don't get wasted.
Wasted days, wasted time. Take the knife one more time. Yes, ma'am. Right here at the boat. Best I can do. Where? Yeah. There we go.
You're welcome.
That one, I might as well get that one out. It's probably up, hung up on his. Yeah.
That was quite intense.
Welcome to boat fishing. 101. It's not always easy.
I see.
Hattie. G-style fishing? You want the knife?
No.
Okay.
Good. He's putting bait back on.
Steve Rock, how you doing? Skull Rush, howdy. Cockeye catfishing. And Miss Viking, Travis, and if she offers you Doritos, just say no.
We pull an anchor?
Yeah,
What about this one back here? What are you gonna do with it?
I filled up my truck and my boat. It's a 10-gallon tank and it held 9.72 gallons. When I filled up, so we was out. There's Catfish Viking. He had to run to the tent. Right there. I ran to the tent. There were 2 new rods, another for me and one for the wife. Awesome. That's Steve Long. I had a 3-hour nap. I was supposed to take Kenneth and his girl out tonight, and I said I had to have a nap first. And he said, "How long will it be?" And I said, "Well, it might be 5 minutes. It'll be half an hour." It was 3 hours later, and when I was getting up out of the tent, he was going into his tent. I'm like, "Wait, I'm up. And he said, "It's too late now." So I'm gonna try and take them out in the morning. We'll get a boat ride. I can't promise to fish, but we'll get a boat ride.
Is that fun?
No, I was going to. Trying to save. You think I should cut this rod or try to save it?
If you can save it, I'd save it.
I would too. Go.
You may get back there on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
I have a spider on me.
No! Spider! Where?
It went down towards this direction.
I don't see it, but I know there's a spider somewhere.
Spider.
They're sitting on your ass up there, the wire. Is that it? Shit.
That's just her pocket, her zipper.
Did you get it?
I don't know.
Yeah. You're scared of spiders too, ain't you? Jump up, and if I punch you and kill it.
I don't know if it was on my sleeve.
Right down the bosom, probably. Better you than me. No. That's better than me.
Okay,
All right.
we're good.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna put the jacket bag up now.
Did it come loose? Here's the knife. I'll lay here just in case. Keep going backwards?
Yep.
Okay. Don't let me sit on that knife.
Say don't sit down.
And that Bubba knife will go and cut me a new one.
Yeah. I knew it goes back.
Yeah. That's the ledge, because there's fish right there on it. I can see. We're on fish right there. Catfish. See them?
How do you know
The
what
the
fish they are?
by the color and the arch. Just snap that line. Where they want to cut it at, we're right on it. Yeah, but see how they like to be on drop offs. See how they're
Yeah.
hanging right on the bottom?
It's like what? The deeper, the better for them.
Well, they just like a drop, and they hide right there. That's why people's
Like a
doing
hook.
bumping, and so they bump it, and it goes up, and it drops behind that rock, and then they snap it.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to go forward a little bit and get off of the ledge, and we'll cast up to the ledge. How about that?
Right.
Look right there. Let's see, that knife still in there. Can you see them, Travis?
The leg just now.
No, the fish right there.
Oh, yeah. Right there on the bottom.
So is that behind us or?
That's
Right
directly behind us. I just drove over them.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel comfortable dropping baits here? Or you
I
thinking, okay. I'm a,
Just drop it straight down.
yeah,
All right.
48 foot.
We're going to drop anchor.
Yeah. I was going to drop anchor unless you drop baits. You want to do that? I'll drop bait.
I don't know if the hot anchor grabbed or not.
Okay.
Undo the hitch and let a little more out.
Probably. We got quite a bit of line out, but we're going to finish it.
I don't know what that is.
What?
You brought something up with you when you brought the anchor, or when you brought the anchor up. Oh, that's right. You have two, a couple. You have to redo.
Yeah.
But I know there was more back there.
Do.
What bag with you?
It's like, hey, real beast, what you doing? There were some reels and line to match the rods. You get, oh, the ones you ordered for you and your woman. Yeah. No, we've been here a while and we throw the lines out and we got hung up. So we just moved about 20, 30 feet away and dropped down again. I got to tie some back up. He got the orange crush and his woman, the pink and purple. You got on the Mississippi River, Danny? It was cool. I bet you had a good time. I was going to get on it, but we got started too late. He was closing. So I didn't dare ask him to stay. He would have, though, if I'd asked him. But I wouldn't do him that way. Hey, Cody Robinson. You know, he might know. He might tell me to go fly a kite.
The one that we had earlier, but we would have.
Yeah. Got to tie some rigs. In your yak. almost come. It come a rain, but we never got in a storm. But there is lightning back behind us, back to where the campsite is. So I think we missed it. Yeah, 351 Cleveland. Okay, I always go purr. Purr, 351. You know, if you're smiling or laughing, you can't purr. Do I have one up there that we had to cut and need to retie?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, show off up there. Got his loose.
Expert fisherman.
Expert fisherman, yep.
Found Zach's murder chicken.
Gotta be safe. That's right. I guess I'll tap some Uncle Lube.
Bye.
No, thank you. I'm good to go. Time is, we're 3:03 already. We've been here, we got here at 1:40, didn't we? Did I say that
About
time?
an hour and 20 minutes.
Yep. I bet you're thinking, why did he wake me up? Oh, he'll be okay. That's a fish right under us, that big long line.
Well, see, I was only supposed to
Oh, that's my line right behind me.
supposed to be asleep
Yeah,
for 15 to 20 minutes. So that's yeah.
yeah,
I was asleep for at least an hour.
yeah. Now, how far are you going to drive back?
About 2 hours, 30 minutes.
2 hours, 30 minutes. Hey, Lance. I heard you got you a channel kitty right at the end. And it was closing. Tell me how big your channel cat was. I didn't get to watch it. I was too busy setting up a StreamYard. I had to change. Do you use mono or you use braid?
Mono. Mono for everything.
I started using some braid.
Mono's always treated me well.
Yeah.
And I love the strand clear blue.
Well, never heard of that.
It's the original strand,
Yeah,
and it comes in a clear blue color.
yeah.
And when the light hits it, it just glows. to
Wow.
me. But you cannot hardly find it in big size.
Yeah.
You can get it in 12, 14, 17 pounds easily. But 30, no.
Scale said 16.75, but I've caught a 16 before and it looked way bigger. Yep.
He's still at Mendota.
You're still at Mendota, I reckon. Well, it's Saturday. I bet he comes back home tomorrow. It's Sunday? Today ain't Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Okay. I get my days mixed up on the water where I'm at on it so long. I went home one day on a Saturday morning. I thought it was Sunday. And I got home and I was talking to them and they said it's Saturday. I said, no, it's not. And they said, yeah, it is. And I was like, I could have stayed another day fishing. So, yeah.
The water will play with your mind.
Mm-hmm. Oops, I dropped that one. Hopefully that looks. I should triple twice now on that one. I can use it. But I don't even know what hook that was. I don't think that's Uncle Lou's. Sometimes I just get extra hooks and throw in a bag. Or I've retied them. The leader be bad.
Yeah.
These are a little bit smaller than I like too.
Yeah, it looked like it was about a 6-ounce.
Mm-hmm. You sent Zach the picture of it? Well, send me a picture of it so I can see it when I get back. Zach ain't gonna show it to me. You got me on Messenger. It's so quiet and peaceful.
Zach's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's snoring right now.
Oh, I bet.
Unless they went back, started turning it back.
Surely they did, didn't they? They didn't just give up. I'm not one I would just give up. I'd
No.
ride it out and go back and fish, especially if they're giving money away.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Really back in there.
They ain't. It might not be a good bite. I mean, they only had, what, 3 fish
2 or 3, yeah.
before the other night. I wasn't there, but I reckon you said several. But I reckon before the rain is the best bite. Right?
I have seen where it be good before,
Yeah.
and then right after a good storm, they go on a really good feeding spree.
Yeah.
Because they can tell the pressure's going to be changing,
Yeah.
and then go that route to go on a good feeding frenzy before that next storm hits. And it may be a 45-minute
Mm-hmm.
spree, and the hot bite just gets so hot you can't keep a
Mm-hmm.
hook in the water. But then I have seen where the rain just turn them slap off.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't think that would really matter because the fish is wet already.
That's right. They don't know it's raining. They're so deep down.
Oh,
I guess they can probably tell.
Temperature change.
Yeah, but I don't know if that affects it. I mean, we're 49 foot deep. I don't
yeah.
think
At 49 foot deep, what's the water temperature say?
it's 73, but that's 2 foot deep down.
Yeah, it's 73 on the surface.
Yeah.
So at 50 foot,
Mm-hmm.
there's probably 6 to 7 degree
Hey, Chucky.
temperature drop. So yeah, they
I'm
really
going to quit
could.
watching and tie my knot, then look up.
Oh, fishy, fishy.
Hey, Froggy. Ribbit, ribbit.
Froggy in the house.
Mm-hmm. Sunday morning, and I'm the only one awake. Riveting, act excited as Miss Jody and her company I've just met. I finally got it out. You want to read chat? You'll be better at than me.
I can't see for nothing. I'm blind as a bat.
You want to read it?
That's all.
You can turn it over there on the end. You want to and read it.
They have to have Froggy call rent a fish for us.
She does know John Parker. We just chat, so I bet she might be able to get us a discount code.
She probably can.
Yeah. She's saying,
Where is she
hello.
from? From in the 8
UK.
o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
And she takes a 2 or 3 hour train ride to work every morning.
Wow.
I think.
Goodness.
Or multiple trains, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Is it where you're at really like Harry Potter? Where they have those trains and stuff? He's from over yonder. I assumed he was.
Yeah, all of them are kind of.
Mm-hmm. I've never traveled anywhere like that. I don't really ever have any plans of doing any traveling like that. Going overseas.
I think you're gonna come.
I thought I might want to go to Africa on one of them safaris till I watched tapes of it. YouTube, and they're chasing them people on those things, chasing them down, trying to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
No.
I don't want no lion after me or
Shoot.
giraffe.
No.
Have you seen how I acted with Spider? I didn't even see.
Yeah, if I'd have saw it, I'd have swatted it good. But
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
As long as it's on that couch, we'll be all right.
But you was talking about traveling overseas. My
Mhm.
granddaddy was in the Air Force,
Yeah.
and he overstationed in Okinawa,
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, and stuff
Yep.
like that. And my dad and all got to travel with them, and then just
Really?
go, yeah.
Awesome.
Because one of the high schools that he went to was called Kupasaki.
So,
That was in Okinawa.
wow.
The Roxer says, I'm sending a Millennium Falcon over. I travel a lot with my boy for dance. I'm his carer too. Our trains are unusual, sorry.
You would put that in the wrong over.
I'll just have you put that door right there. I
Okay.
still got two to tie. Or you can bait it and toss it, or we can just leave what we got out right now. What do you want to do?
Well, the more of a buffet they got, the better off they are.
Yep. If these back here don't get bit soon, I'm going to toss them off. Let's laugh at that con out there. He sent that picture.
Yeah.
I was right up on that wall up there the other day.
When you got that 51.
Yeah, but I was casted off deep,
Mm-hmm.
probably over towards the front of that wall.
That's where everything was getting hung up a while ago.
Yeah, I did get hung up 2 or 3 there. Which, as many poles as we got out, that's not that bad.
No.
I mean, it's bad, but it's not crazy.
Right.
I have got 6 and 7 hung up at a time.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I might like that heater when I get done. I'm getting a little nippy. Because I guarantee my sweatshirt got soaked.
I think because it was up underneath the
Yeah.
blanket. Well, there's one side of my pants right here, and they're quite wet.
It'll dry you out. Here's this one.
Right.
Mr. Duggar.
Yeah.
Said it's Earthlings.
Hey, Mr. Dagger, how you doing tonight? It's a slow night for us. But it'd be worth it just one good fish.
Yes, it would.
I don't care who catches it. Just as long as it's one good fish.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have handed that to you.
Jody. Work away here.
He said just got a bait clicker, Sharky 3 bait clicker, spinning reel. Any suggestions for another bait clicker, spinning reel?
Yeah, Skull Rush should be able to put you in. Tell you what he got. He got new ones. Was you fishing with your stuff tonight, Skull Rush? Your new poles?
Duggar said
If
Jody
he's still in here.
fabulous.
Oh. I look rough as a corn cob tonight.
$100 or under
Yeah.
for Steve.
Mm-hmm. But Dagger's going to tell you get a pen. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Doc probably said the same.
Coming to the back.
Akuma Avenger?
Yep. Don't get the Kuma CLXs. That's what I got and they're done wore out. That's a conventional reel, but
Yeah, Cody Robinson. That's what he was going to. Rockstar said second coffee slurping about to begin. It's gentle rain here and the air is sweet. The birds are singing. I'm watching Mrs. Jody and company on the marina veranda.
the Miranda.
Miranda. I was gonna say marina.
Yeah.
It's too early for me.
Yeah.
Duggar said saltwater pin lasts forever. Hold it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move all my stuff over to one of these. Cause terrible boxes, your bag gets wet, and you have to hunt 5, 6 different things out. I'm just gonna put what I need in this and
That
carry it.
works.
It's still big enough to hold that crap.
Mhm.
'Cause you're just hunting around digging through a tackle box anyway. For a bag.
As Steve says, there is a pin that has a bait clicker, not pursuit, but it is open face / spinning. Cody Robin says, when I used to use spinning for big flatheads, I had 4 Akuma benders and never had an issue with them.
Yeah.
Lance said something about, or I was talking to Steve. Doctor, this is Viking. I confused.
That's
This
a
is the
little
app
wet.
yesterday. Don't worry. Do what now?
Let's see. For your cough. There's one that's dry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Sinuses, I guess. I just have not let up, not one bit.
Allergy season is terrible this year.
Well, see, I've never had.
I think so too.
I've never had an issue. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then, yeah, all of a sudden I now have an issue.
Travis, you want peppermint?
No, man, I'm good.
I help with heartburn too.
Rolade.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have the Walmart version. That's one of them. Doesn't
Hey.
matter. It still does what it needs to.
You ready?
Well, kind of.
Zach forgot
Is what?
his neck like that.
Yeah. Home.
Uh-huh.
But he's been missing it. Crap,
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope my headphones got wet.
Ooh,
No!
they did.
$100.
Whoa.
I put mine in the car.
Put them on my head for a minute. I must get me a waterproof backpack apparently.
Dogger says still like old pin Portal 9.
Yep, she got wet. I did all that looking for that hoodie. Sweatshirt. Wait, God.
What's up?
Dogger said what you doing on that boat with another fella.
You snooze, you lose.
Should have been here, Mr. Douglas.
Old Lion said, hey Jody, my beautiful dear friend and sister, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing tonight? Let's see. The cakes are still good though. The box is wet, but the cakes are still good.
I'm not sure what he means. Steve said the pin fierce 3. Any good? Lance or Duggar?
He's wanting their opinion.
Yeah.
Not ours. You might just get ours too if I knew I'd ever used one. But I ain't. So let's see.
Penn makes a good reel,
When?
but Abu's have got the technology down that are just absolutely great. I'm an Abu fan.
Sounds like something from Star Wars.
What, Abu's?
Abu.
Abu Garcia's.
I think I got one of those too. I don't know.
Zach's had a couple of them.
That's what I thought. He's got, oh, I know what he, there's not pinned on his whisker seekers that he's got.
Some of them may be.
On the squadron, I know that.
You did your voice, blowed your voice out again, both lines? What are you doing? Belting out the oldies or what?
That's me.
Yep.
That's me too. But mine didn't make the noise.
Parachute.
Pretty much.
Drift saw.
Yeah. Anybody want oatmeal cakes?
No, thank you.
I'm good.
Yep, and we're getting another one of those, and I have everything I need out in the drive.
Cody Robin said the movie not made like they used to though. Used to be though.
Yeah, you have to find the ones that are made in Sweden are a lot better. The ones in China are,
Lemon juice.
you can get a lemon in those.
Womp, womp, womp.
You can get them in meat.
Yeah, I'm putting my here right now. Or to the frames that don't flip over while I'm traveling.
Yeah. Is it really a spinning reel that he wants that would be under $100?
Spinning reel under $100.
Yeah. That's what he wants.
Oh,
He wants a spinning reel that's under $100. But he wants a good one.
yeah. You're probably not gonna find a good one under $100.
That is one heck of a heater.
I tore that eye. That was when that one was lit. Oh my gosh, he would roast you. And this, I've got a scar down my hip where I got into that one day. It branded me.
Woo-wee.
Goldline says a nurse told me no talking and singing for 3 weeks. I have 2 more weeks to go.
Remember like that? See, I stayed on the laundry when I got a bed and covers and a heater.
You just need to throw your sleeping bag on there.
Yeah. I would never get out and get the fish in time. I had a sleeping bag.
You don't get in it. You just cover up with it.
Yeah. Good gravy. I let it hit my chair, hit it. Well, I got moved. Face. I think I had to stand up in the from that rain.
Wind's not helping it.
I got a new one. I'll get out. Oh,
Blue light.
no, don't light your fingers up. You don't know how, this is like a gas grill. There we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get the flame going.
I thought he was gonna light it and then he was coupling. I'm like, no, okay.
I was gonna let you let's strike the lighter, the flame going,
Yeah.
and then hit the gas to it.
If you bump it to a safety feature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tip over.
Yeah.
Shut off.
Warm you up. I had a little too close to the chair there one day. Real the end of it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, bold line. Just got a really bad cough. I guess it's just my sinuses.
I bet the tent will be coming tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The tent.
Nice and wet.
Yeah.
Hey, I turned the car on and turned the heater on.
Yeah.
Hey, it dried them blankets.
Yeah. My blanket was still in the truck, so I never got it out because I had to put a tent out so it was dry, but I still was cold. I took my nap.
It wasn't too bad when I went in there to go to sleep. But see, I can sleep with an AC on when it's 0 degrees outside.
Not me.
If I have enough blankets, I'm good. I don't even think I was under a blanket.
That's a fish under us just sitting, ain't it? The long line.
If it ain't fish, it's structure.
Okay. But it being that color, I figure it's structure.
It could be.
Really?
Because I had an old Lawrence Eagle fish finder, and it didn't matter if it was structure or a fish. It would show up as a fish.
Really?
If structure would, because
Is it very hot on you?
No, it's good.
it showed a huge fish. I was like, uh-oh. And I got closer. It was a log.
No.
But see, I don't know why. I be in the house and I can be cold and I'm perfectly fine. But I go to step outside, I can't be cold outside.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different thing. Okay.
First say the chair, but it's long gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everything's suspended right now. So
Mm-hmm. So if you get a bite now, it's gonna make the cold go down.
it will double over.
Yep. Usually, if I get cold, I get up and walk around. I get cold when I sit down, usually. When I was over at Daryl's yesterday, I was eating.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl's crazy. You can't talk to him. He said, "I'm not hungry. My teeth's just bored."
I can hear Darryl saying that.
Yeah. I'm like, how do you come up with crap like that? You know, I don't know how Bowline types that much. It's all I need to get HI out in the name. And usually they got that spelled right. They're still talking about them spinning reels.
Spinning reels.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Duggar.
Cody Robinson. That's my motor of why you hitting it. We're out in front of it now, ain't we?
Yeah. That ledge ought to be right in front of us.
149 foot. Yep. We're right where we should get the fish.
There should be fish. That's fish in there.
Yeah. It's them carousels selling us along. Uncle Lou gave me a windsock. Or what do you call them?
Drifter salt.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it. I'm about to Google it.
The drift sock is complicated. You have to get them. It depends on how you're wanting to drift. If you're wanting to go backward or forward, and your rod placement. Because some people like to tie a drift sock on the side of their boat and drift down sideways.
I thought it was to keep my boat straight. Is that what it was for?
It's- Normally, a drift sock will keep you slow your like if you're in heavy current,
Mm-hmm.
it'll slow you down to so many miles an hour,
Okay.
and you can do that. Lee Evans has got one. I think he's got 2 or 3. And they come in different sizes.
Okay.
And the bigger your windsock, the slower it'll make you go. But you better have a rope tied to the middle of it when you get ready to bring it in.
Yeah.
So you can pull that rope and it pulls all of it in so that it deflates it kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of like a big balloon underwater. So it's you know, how, like when you have a balloon and you try to go underwater with it just wouldn't do it. Pretty much the same principle.
Here, kitty. The wind always makes me a little nippy.
Cold going on there. Huh?
We'll have to wake her up if we get a fish.
Pretty probably.
We all sack out.
I'll be dozing.
340. My fish hit at 644.
In the afternoon.
No, it's in the morning.
Oh, what? That 51 did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because well, it probably hit 6:30. Because I think my video was 11 minutes long, and I posed it to take a picture, and the picture was stamped 6:44.
Okay. But it looked like it was more in the afternoon, the evening time with just an overcast sky.
Mm-hmm.
But with it being first light in the morning, it would be just about the same way.
Yeah. I've been saying it woke me up, but it didn't. One of them big old birds landed right there on the gate and woke me up.
One of those big whooping cranes.
Yeah, like it's like this tall sitting there with that big beak. So of course I bailed it out, and then it did this big thing and flew off. And about 20, maybe 30 seconds later, the pole went off.
Fred come to see you.
Yeah. And I didn't know what in the world was going on. That bird had me freaked out. Which I had bait cut right there.
Yeah, that's what he was after.
Yeah.
He was coming for him a free meal.
Yeah. I've seen them. They've come by on the boat, but I've never had one like that, especially one that big land on the boat.
Right.
Must just been where I was asleep being still.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think anything was on it.
Mm-hmm.
And being anchored up,
Yeah.
you wasn't moving around any.
Yep. That's the only thing I don't like about that front gate being open. I keep it open so I can see and that good.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything's ever swimming in the water right there where they can get up.
Yeah,
But even if I had the gate closed, there's the bottom of it's still open.
right. And that's one thing I cannot stand is a no hit. Don't do them. I can deal with rats and spiders and everything else
Yeah.
better than I can a snake.
Yeah.
We used to have snakes, so
Snakes don't bother me. I mean, if I look down and see one by my foot, it startled me. But am I scared of them? No. I am deathly scared of spiders.
I've been sitting in the tree deer hunting
Yeah.
and nod off to sleep and look up and Bill my cat, there's a spider just hanging down in
Oh,
front of my eye. It doesn't. And I was
Mhm.
like, okay.
no.
You sit there a little too long.
But it sure was some good sleep.
Yeah. I was at my mom's one time and one hung down off the ceiling fan. And there was like 20 of us in the living room. And I walk over and I start punching it.
Like a punching bag.
Yeah. It was a small spider too, but I was all big and bad right then.
Oh, wreck the car trying to get one off of me.
Wow.
That or a bee.
If I see one in the car, a big one, I could never get in it again.
No,
I got rid of a couch one time because one crawled in it.
those big wolf spiders.
Hmm.
Now them some ugly suckers.
I know.
Oh no. Them what they call banana war spiders.
Oh yeah.
They'll sit there and they'll shake their web
Hmm.
to warn you you're getting too close.
I hate spiders.
But they're always in the most unnecessary places. And
Yeah.
it's always where you gotta go too.
Yeah. I live country, and I got a swimming pool and a street light right beside it. So, and a deck. So there's always bugs.
Oh yeah.
And so there's always spiders because it's a food source.
And a crawl space under your house.
Yeah. But I got a poor basement. I don't have one under the house, but I got a great big deck that's on the side of a mountain. So it's got all that slope
Yeah.
under it for them to go under. But I mean, I'm getting spiders like my hand size.
Whoa.
Rotating.
Mm-hmm. I can see them out of the corner of my eye and tell you there's a spider there.
That kind of trip.
Peripheral vision. I can see a spider. And I said, there's either a rat on that spindle of the deck or that's the biggest spider I've ever saw. And they said they were there to kill it with the spider. But yeah, I'm running and screaming and cussing.
That's always
If one was on my pontoon, I couldn't get on it till it was gone.
You'd have to douse it in gasoline and burn the sucker down.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff.
See, I tie off sometimes to a wall like that at my power plant,
Mm-hmm.
and I found 2 big spiders on it.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I either have to tie off, let go, or maybe I can pick up a piece of skipjack and knock it in the water usually. I played softball, so I got a pretty good throw.
Oh yeah. What my wife can't stand is those crickets. When they get in the bathroom with you sometimes, those
Yeah.
big jumping crickets.
Mhm. I tried fishing with those. I couldn't do it. They remind me too much of a spider. All them legs and jumping around.
That's one of my favorite bluegill baits is crickets.
Yeah.
But I've tried those big jumping ones like you find under your crawl space of your
Yeah.
house or
Mhm.
bathroom or whatever. And they don't catch fish near as good as ones in store bought.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Hmm.
Tell you what, they smell horrible. We raise geckos,
Mhm.
and we'll get probably like about 300 crickets. They do. They smell just
Why don't you raise them?
because they smell horrible.
Oh, you need some cardboard, ain't it? And
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Zach wants to.
They're
Because, I
pretty
mean, it's
big.
just cheaper that way.
They look kind of cockroach to me. I guess same color and I don't know. I hate crickets. I just can't
And
fool with
cotton,
them.
where I work at, there's that cotton mill is just loaded with cockroaches.
Yeah.
And some of them are,
Oh
you know,
my God.
that long.
Mhm.
And you'll get in a tight spot and
Yeah.
there's one right in,
Yeah.
jumping, crawling on you. It'll make you swat it off real quick.
Yeah.
Probably.
You need a cup? Go back there in that thing. And I'll turn the camera and the,
I think that's your hot dog.
yeah, and the sound off, and we'll go to the front of the boat. Red Solo cup, gonna fill you up. Let's have a party. Oh. You is cold. The wind's getting me.
We ain't picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AMT Homestead, how you doing? Outdoors addictions. You already ready to retire? Sweet. How'd they say that man in Napoleon Dynamite? Sweet. Something like that.
Never saw it.
Never saw it.
I have, but
You ain't
it's
missing
been
nothing.
so long. My
I've
only
not
biggest thing
watched.
on it was something about tater tots.
I've not watched a movie in a long time. My pants are soaked.
Mine is right here.
Well, the cushions.
Yeah.
Got me. Hey, Mike Costello, how you doing? How'd you do fishing tonight? We ain't got a bite. Well, no, I take that back. We had a bite. We ain't got a fish. You know, my hair is awful ready looking, but it don't look that bad right now.
It looks dark purple.
No, I ain't combed it since this morning. But to be rained on everything, it don't look that bad.
It still hasn't come back in a while.
He's doing good. I'm doing okay. Have you seen the movie Up? That's that cartoon.
With the house, yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw part of it.
3 little ones. I've seen it like 20 times, more than that.
His lady dies, right?
Yes. his
Then
wife.
what happens?
Kid comes and knocks on his door because he has to do some kind of service for an elderly. Well, I guess at that time he had already planned the whole thing with the balloons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, next thing you know, he's up in the air, and this kid is knocking on the door
Yeah.
and is on the porch like, sir, can you let me in? And then, yeah, it's cute.
Aw. He had a few bites, nothing hooked up. Noah got tired, so we come home. That's probably what's going to happen to us tonight. But we're on this ledge, so we're hoping.
Keeps spinning in circles.
As long as we're suspended like this, we can spin as much as we want.
Yeah. Kind of like dragging.
Mm-hmm. We're just throwing it in their face every time we come around.
Mm-hmm. Finally, it will make them mad enough and they'll attack.
Yeah.
Well, if I get never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. It's gonna sound.
What's that?
I was gonna say if I get woken up a couple times getting whacked in the face, I think I would be.
You're going to try the braid, huh? Or monofilament. I'm usually a braid guy. Bowline, you can learn tie a knot. Just watch the video. It's that simple. He loves to dance, adventure, and romance his future woman. Sculver, sweet Steve Lock. I know you and her are happy. Of course she's happy. She's got a new rod. Who ain't gonna be happy?
Tanya got the rod too.
Mm-hmm.
Skip talking.
Did Dominic and Tanya win a rod, or am I dreaming?
It was Skip and Tanya.
Skip and Tanya.
Dominique got a hat.
Oh yeah, Dominic got a hat.
The demon
Demon
dragons and
I'm at the dry my backside.
Oh, you're good. All I gotta do is hold on to this side right here, and I'm warm again.
This seat has got my pants wet, and it's freezing me.
We don't need a cold booty.
It's all the way down my leg right here.
That's what I'm saying. Mine, because of how with the.
You'll see it smoking here in a second. Steam be rising off. It don't take long to dry out in front of it.
No, I needed to rotate.
You starting to get hot?
No, it wasn't that. It was just this side's dry.
Dry.
This side's
Yeah.
Been sitting around the campfire and melted a mini pair of boots.
Yep. My brother did that. He took his shoes off to dry off and sat beside the fire, and when he got up that morning, they melted.
nice.
And I think the only pair he had shoes he had at the time. He had to go home and get a pair of mine. We was up on the mountain, so we wasn't a half hour from the house.
Yeah.
That's where I did most of my camping, was just up in the woods around there on four-wheelers.
Oh yeah.
You can't do that up there now. There's too many people, and they come up there and they'll be mean too. Like this one man got his jaw broke. Someone just come riding along and sucker punched him as he went by, and then whooped him. It was crazy.
Oh, they are.
They get drunk and just do stuff.
It was like my daughter. She that Charlie Daniels song "Simple Man."
Yeah.
I told her, I said, if people would take that song to heart,
Hmm.
there'd be a lot less stuff going on in this world.
Yeah. Definitely. I was up there fishing on the mountain one day, getting some bluegills, and I heard this. Me and Jerry was together, and I had a cooler and I had a pistol in it, and I heard this blade or something coming. I just knew it was a truck. And I walked over there and I got my cooler. And he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, that gun ain't doing me no good over here. I'm over here fishing, you know. Ain't nobody gonna bother you." I said, "Okay." But I'm still taking it. That blazer pulled right up there beside my four-wheeler. And usually you see somebody fishing, you just leave and go on.
Right.
He stood there and stopped. And then they put their feet out the window watching. And then one of the little punks got out and went to the front of the truck and looked like this at me. I just reached down in the cooler and I got my gun and I put it in my pants, side of my pants like that. He got the hint and he left. He was gonna mess with us.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. But I don't want to shoot somebody, but
Well, if I have to.
if I pull a gun on you, I'm going to use it probably. It's not just for looks.
Oh no.
I'm not going to let anybody hurt me. So
Right.
if you have to take one in the knee, you're going to get one in the knee. Hopefully you get it in the knee.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to gut shot you, but unless you're running at me.
Accidents happen.
Yeah.
I slipped.
Where do you beach fish? Who's he asking that to? Probably Froggy. Mm-hmm. I've got one in his backpack right now. I always carry one when I go out.
I mean, it's like an American Express card. You never leave home without it.
Yeah.
Good thing I don't got one.
Why?
No.
You don't like pup house?
Huh?
You don't like guns?
I'm not talking about American.
Oh. Yeah. Some people don't want them around, but
Oh, guns don't bother me. Not one bit. Use the old one.
I normally don't go
I
anywhere
have
with that
them.
one.
As long as you've been properly trained and know how bad they can actually be, they're safe. But you get idiots out there that are just crazy.
Yeah.
And that's when someone gets hurt.
Yep.
See, my dad
Don't
taught
never
me how to do 'em.
pull a gun on nobody.
Unless you intend to use it.
Yep.
He trained me
You
with
gotta
his
protect yourself,
AR-15. So
Yeah. I was at the house one day and I heard this gun shots going pow, pow, pow. And I'm like, what in the world? And I got in the car and I drove like 100 yards from the house. And this man was set up where I fish at, shooting towards that from the road at some wild hogs. I said, what are you doing? He said, there's wild hogs down there. And I said, what gives you the right to shoot there? How do you know I wasn't down there fishing?
Exactly.
I said, I have kids and a family. I said, you don't just pull up on the side of the road. He had one of them big AR things on his hood, like he was a sniper.
just shooting them.
Yeah, shooting at them hogs. And
To live in Atlanta, Georgia.
he said, could he have it? He said, well, I killed one. Can I have it? And I said, no, you can't have it.
Heck no, that's my
I
supper
said,
now.
is this not road hunting? And when I said that, he threw that gun in the back of the truck and he took off.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've had someone shoot a deer while they were driving in their car down the road and then try to get out to get in. My dad wasn't having that.
They set dummy deers and everything at where I live. They get people all the time where they just drive. They see them in a field and they ding them. They get them.
And those deer do have badges on them. They are official game warden officers.
Yep.
Just like a canine dog with a police department.
Yeah.
You shoot one of them, that's pretty much murder. I mean, it is murder, but that's a felony.
Yeah.
Oh, he got in big trouble. It was one of my friends did it actually, but he's always been a big road hunter, and he lost his vehicle and everything.
Oh yeah, vehicle, gun, hunting license, and everything forever.
Well, I'll just tell you how it is in the county or the country. If you got enough money, you can get out of anything.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get a fine and you get a misdemeanor. If you don't have the money, sorry, you're getting everything thrown at you.
There used to be a lawyer in our county, and they were out road hunting one night, and game warden got after them,
Yeah.
and they run. Well, the car wreck. Well, the lawyer jumped out. Well, they didn't catch anybody, but
Mhm.
they impounded the car, and the county sheriff, he rode out there,
Yeah.
walked up, and just stood right under the tree. Said, "All right, come down. I know you up there."
Yeah.
And he goes, "How'd you know where I was at?" He goes, "I know where you was gonna run to."
Yeah. Our county's bad, like the government. Like, not our current sheriff, but a few years ago, they even they even killed their own deputy because he was found out about their drug deals.
Mm.
You can go on and Google it. John Yancey.
You can look up
Mhm.
Mr. Limestone County's
Mhm.
sheriff for us, and he's actually, well, not now, but he was sitting in prison.
School board member. Let me tell you this one. Sorry if you're listening, but it's not gossip, it's the truth. There was at school a couple of the teachers having an affair, and the husband seen it, and he got a gun, was off school property up in a tree in camo trying to get that man teacher and shoot him. Or the kids saw him. So they started screaming and yelling, and they shut down the school. My daughter was in 8th grade. She got locked outside on the playground. There's like 16 of them. They wouldn't let them in the room, in the school. And them out there with that sniper, but he's just a hunter. Anyway, he hid the gun and he got out of it because he had money. 3 years later, guess who got elected school board member?
Oh no!
Same person.
Same man.
You see, that's funny because I mean,
That's what money gets you.
it has nothing to do with I guess having money or even school board. I used to work for Walmart, and you would see people who done terrible things.
Hmm.
Like we had one woman that worked there, and she got caught being intoxicated inside the store. Okay. Next day she comes back. She was fired that day, obviously.
Hmm.
Next day she comes back. She's a manager. I'm like, how? What?
Yeah.
Well, it's not surprised me. But the local sheriff that we had, his daddy was the county sheriff, and he was the deputy, and they used to tear down moonshine sales in our county.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, our sheriff.
There's still moonshine made where I live.
Oh yeah, up in the mountains there,
Huh?
y'all got that. They got that good mountain water for it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Cali bear and a Cali king. And a 916 in the house.
So yeah, our sheriff would give
I bet they're from
drugs
California.
to the drug dealers, and then pop the
Who
people
knew?
that were getting the drugs, and then turn around and
Steve's lock.
get
That's
the
what
ones
women do.
dealers. You know, like, wait a minute, you gave it to us to
They
do
tell
this.
who slip.
Well, that was one of the things I think he got put in there for.
You don't leave
and
your one
then
without your
the
house either, Mike?
embezzling money,
Back with Misfit. How you doing?
which we had a superintendent that did that too for Limestone County, was embezzling money.
If you in Cali, if you have a fishing license, you can still carry while fishing, even if you don't have your concealed carrying weapon. In Tennessee, you can carry all the time now. You got to have the
I
license.
think in Alabama you can have it.
Georgia's that way.
Georgia's that way too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alabama.
It's about
just
time.
moved it to that. Maybe not.
It's pretty much gonna go that way.
Cool
United
cats
States
fishing. How you
wide.
doing? We're doing good. We've had a bite. That's it.
I don't know. Kay Ivey is who our governor is. So.
We're mostly hanging out. Oh.
It's called constitutional carry now.
Yes, that's what it's called. But I don't think Alabama has done that.
Unloaded. What good's a gun if it's unloaded?
Some get you killed.
They're not gonna wait for you to load it.
Oh, now it's these
Usually I carry
Orbeez,
two,
frozen Orby guns
but
that
I've only got the one.
or they modified air assault guns to shoot frozen Orbeez. We were up there at my
What's an
sister's.
Orby?
Like
It's a little gel.
squishy gel ball.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be kind of like satisfying. That's what it's in those little
Oh.
squishy balls in the toy
Mhm.
section. So people are freezing them and shooting them at people going down the road.
Oh wow.
Shooting them. Well, we were up there at my sister's in Florence, Alabama, and Zach's car actually got hit by that, and then my nephew got hit in the face.
Oh
But do
gosh.
you want to know that their sheriffs, that their police department up there have those themselves, and were playing around inside the department with them?
Yeah.
So when you said something to them, they're like, "Oh, yeah, we'll do something about it," but nothing was ever done.
Mhm.
It's just something to make you feel good when they say that.
Yeah, and these people found videos on TikTok about these.
It's windy and we're spinning. So we've suspended rods is what we've got out. And we moved off something that we kept getting hung up on. So we're doing pretty good as far as that goes. We was on fish. There's a big long mine that stayed under me all this time, so it's probably structure too since they never moved.
Could be a big flatty under there.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. We're in 49.4 to 50 foot of water. 73 degrees temperature of the water. Yeah. You're doing great as always. Did you have fun today? I did. We did get rained on though. So Oliver's, well, my sweatshirt got wet. Wait. I was going to bring a t-shirt. It may be in the backpack. I bet I didn't get it though. Yeah, it was a good time. It was. I enjoyed it.
I have no idea what time we're heading back tomorrow. But I guess it's a good thing that Zach and Skipper get to sit.
Yeah.
I just get to sit in the passenger seat.
I've always
Watch your
been the
eyelids
one
for
to drive.
cracks.
Do what?
Watch your eyelids for cracks.
Yeah.
I hope my kids will be like, "Mom, are you sleeping?" Nope. I'm just watching the inside of my eyelid.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to oh, we go try to grab that remote.
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching that.
Oh, you may have a different reason for me. You didn't touch the remote. That's growing up. But you was the remote at first.
Exactly. You was the remote.
My
And
dad would
Yeah.
grip that remote when he was fall asleep.
And-
You go try to wiggle it just
Yeah.
a little bit. It's like,
no,
like,
God, no. You got a different reason to me.
Just felt like a kid with a security blanket. You go
Mhm.
try and take it away in the middle of the night, they'll go digging for it.
We
And
weren't even allowed to walk in front of the TV if boxing was on.
oh my
Boxing.
goodness.
Yeah. But I remember having to crawl across the floor to get to another room to keep from walking from TV.
My kids, when they're over there, my grandparents, when he's watching that MeTV or watching the Star Trek, that I
Yeah.
know he's already seen these episodes. I mean, my dad is he has seen these episodes many times over. And he's like, well, I guess I'm just going to turn TV off because
Yeah.
I just keep standing in front of it. I'm like, they're like this big. How can you not see past them? I know they're not made out of glass, but
What are you saying that for? I mean, all the new people that should have said that's right. Hmm. You told me it's going to rain again. I don't care about the rain. As long as it ain't real windy and lightning, I'm okay. But here's this remark. Hell, you had to have the bird wake you up when you were getting your PV. I swear to God, it landed right there on that gate. And of course, you see how I have my bait.
Yep.
It thought it was going to get that bait, I guess. And with that thing, I guarantee, like, come up to here, up that gate,
Oh,
just
yeah.
sitting there, like,
probably like a blue herring or a
they had some kind of big
crane.
beak.
Wouldn't have been a seagull or a gull of some kind, I don't think.
I don't know. Is this?
I'd say it was a crane or a herring.
Yeah.
Or not a pelican.
No.
Those aren't here.
I just remember screaming.
Oh my God, my daughter, she goes to the beach. And I don't know what her thing is about birds.
Yeah.
But first time we took her to golf tours, and Zach was fishing at the fort. Oh Lord, she was going after the birds with sticks. She's like,
Yeah.
"No, you're gonna get his bait. You're gonna get his bait." But I felt bad for them because they had fishing line all wrapped around its foot.
Yeah.
We could not catch that poor bird for the life. And we had to call.
It'd have got you probably if you did.
Yeah, we had to call someone to come down
Mhm.
there and assist with that.
Hmm. I know. I never saw the bite. I saw the bird, and like I said, it woke me up. I was having a hard sleep too. I was out of it, and then I heard that reel start going, and I was like, yes. I was ready for action then. Usually you hear something like through your boat, an echo, a thump, vibration. I never heard that. It's just peeling.
And Rod starts dancing.
No, it was just bent over.
Well, that's what I'm saying by
Mhm.
dancing. Just
Yeah.
bent over and
Hmm. That's the first thing I caught on that one. And you know me, I don't even use spinning reel. Not like that.
that's when you caught it on.
Yeah, that's what I caught that one on.
That Berkeley big game rod.
Yeah. With the off-brand spinning reel. And spider wire braid from Walmart. Uh, yeah, I did. I didn't even feed the bird. And the fish didn't get fed either. It didn't keep the head. I got to reuse it. I kind of feel bad when they don't eat the bait.
Like you cheated them.
Yeah. I mean, they should at least got a meal out of it.
Oh yeah, and a sore lip.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish, I've always got bait, so I wish they would eat.
I don't know. Zach likes to fish on credit. That or apparently try to fish underwater.
You was surprised to see spinning rod too? What got me doing that is, well, J-Dog gave me the pole, but he had a Pin Warfare 20 on it. But every time you cast it, the clicker would engage. And I just hated using it. So I took it off and I put that spinning reel on it, which was what's supposed to be on it anyway. And I just had it laying around the house. And I've been watching that catfish carp, fish for carp, and I've been hearing that braid, and I just like the sound of it, so I put it on it. Damn tough crowd. You are funny, just not that funny. I bet that bird won't come wake you up next time. I hope it don't. He could have got me. I would have died if it landed right there beside me.
Oh yes.
Because I didn't have the top up or nothing.
Oh, Lord.
The top's only up if it's raining. That's my new lucky rod. The J Dog rod. Yep. He put his name on it. He does that so you don't forget whose it is. I really don't have a lucky rod. I guess it will be my lucky rod.
Well, that's lucky, Rod. That's so lucky.
I would say my favorite is Dunkaloo, though. The Berkeley Big Game and a Big Cat Fever. I got those 3 on the boat. I got two Berkeleys on the boat. $22 at Walmart. Can't beat them. They'll bring in the 51-pound fish.
My favorite rod was an All-Star ultralight, 6 foot, with a Tennessee handle on it.
Wow.
And I stepped in my boat one day and it moved.
Oh no.
And snapped it right in half.
Yeah.
You'd never find another one.
I would say my favorite one is actually my skipjack pole. A Walmart Lose. A red pole and a red spinning reel on it. With braid.
Lucky saddle, thank you. Excuse me, I didn't even
Those are all lucky for me. I've been pretty lucky in fishing, I'd say. I've looked up on stuff. But you know as well as I do, on this water, if you drift around, you're going to find fish. They might not bite. My problem is I can't stay on them. I cannot stay on the fish. I drift off of them. I'm doing better with this new anchor, though. Telly bears. You got to get back to it. What are you doing? Working? I'm going to try to get another monster. I have to leave out tomorrow. Skills. I do listen to people and try to learn from them. I try to pay attention. You're listening while making pancakes for breakfasts. Have you just had breakfast since you've been here?
No.
I'm not either. Work, work, work. I like it when you work, work, work. Hey, NJ, what are you doing? Let's see. It is 4:20, so you're delivering bread, right? No, it's Sunday.
Mhm.
You still deliver bread on Sunday?
Man,
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's in New Jersey.
possibility.
Yeah. I do, but there's a lot I don't know. I learn stuff every time someone's on the boat. Just woke up. Or you know what? Oh. Hey, did Zach tell you got hit with the sinker?
No.
Oh, yeah. Skip got him.
Was it a little tiny rod? Or was it on the big one?
It was
It was the big
rod.
one.
It was
Yeah.
the big white rod.
Yeah.
It caught him just right.
They got hung up and
Skip pulled on it and
the singer come in and nailed Zach.
Doesn't surprise me. I mean, I was walking over.
He had to go
towards-
off camera.
I was acted.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, he hadn't regained his composure.
Right in the gonad. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a bad thing. If it could be an accident.
Hmm.
If you hit him just right in the nose, it's like he gets instantly.
Well, yeah, everybody does.
Exactly.
If you got socked in the nose, would you be pissed too?
But it could be like certain places.
Yeah.
Tired. Damn.
That's why, like, if you're being attacked, it's nose, nuts, what else?
Eyeballs.
Poke them in the eyes.
And the throat.
Yeah. Hmm.
But 90% of the time, if a woman's getting attacked from a man, if they'll go for his growing area,
Yeah.
they can get away a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Unless they're geeked up on something.
Yeah. The nose is very sensitive. Even if the bear, you punch him in the nose. And a shark,
Now,
you gouge him in the eyes.
oh yeah,
You know,
Mhm.
I'm hoping that I'm never in that moment
You
where
need
I
to know
to punch a bear and a shark.
the bear. You
I know
don't
you
go
can flip.
for
I know you can flip the shark
you go for the nose.
over, and he goes to sleep.
The nose and the eyes on a bear.
if you want to really like pin someone down,
Yeah.
if you drop behind here, there, that pressure point is bear down just sorry you can pin it, paralyze it for a few
Yeah.
minutes, or right here under the nose,
What's this right here?
just the vein.
Yeah.
You have a pressure point in your palm.
Something right here. I had some asshole try to do that to me one time.
Oh,
Pushing right here.
yeah. But if it's right behind the ear,
I don't know. He was just trying to
if it's under the
didn't
neck
work out
area,
for him.
yeah, it won't work out. If you'll get behind that ear
Mhm.
or right here under their nose,
Yeah.
they'll quit
Really?
quickly. Yes.
Yep. Your breakfast is coffee, but teenage froglets need their grab. Yep.
But the whole punching the bear thing, that's like one of Zach's favorite things to
It's
say.
not doing nothing here. It's
You see me
perfect.
fighting the bear, you better come and help the bear.
Maybe you got what we had earlier. Stomp the middle of the top of their foot. And then when they bend down, you go back like that.
Yeah, hit them right in the nose.
Yep. And then you go, dang.
Exactly.
Or you go, your elbow up. I have a bunch of nieces. I used to teach them stuff like that.
If that person,
And I'd have them practice it.
if that person don't grab their foot, if
Yeah.
you stop on them, then they got steel toes or something on.
Yeah. I believe in having a plan. That way, if something does go wrong, you already know what you're going to do. You're
Yeah.
not sitting there thinking.
For those that definitely never have a plan.
I always ask them, I said, what, people get in your car and carjack you. I said, what are you going to do? I don't know. Drive, do what they say. And I said, no. I said, you immediately pull out and hit something.
Exactly right.
Yeah, pull out and hit a car that's parked in front of you, do something. I said, but you do not go where they're wanting you to go. Disable your car.
I kind of like my car.
You kind of like your life
And
too,
I do like my life.
and your limbs.
Yeah.
You can replace the vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of, if someone kidnaps you, carjacks you, they don't care to take your life.
No, they
No,
don't.
they don't.
No. That's like if someone breaks in your house and you're there, they don't care to hurt you because they know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
I wish my kids would understand that. Every time I go into a store, I have them stay with me. They always want to venture off.
Mhm.
My oldest is 11 and my youngest is 7.
Yeah.
No. But I have them hold on to the buggy.
Yeah.
And they're like, Mom, why? Or I either have
Mhm.
my little girl and my other son, my youngest son, in the buggy. And
Yeah.
the oldest stays out, but he always has to hold on to the buggy.
Mhm.
I'm like, is somebody going to snatch you?
Yeah.
Yeah, child abduction rates are up.
Oh gosh,
Mhm.
yeah, they sit out there and wait for y'all or wait for them in the Walmart parking lot. Or anywhere really, but for some reason it's always a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Never fails.
I always watch out for these white vans.
I used to sleep at Walmart parking lots quite a bit instead of rest stops because they was open 24 hours and I'd park up front
Yeah.
because there's,
All the security cameras.
yeah. And now I go to Dollar General's and sleep quite a bit because they're everywhere if I have to pull over and go take a nap. And they're always busy. I got 3 spots if I get sleepy coming back from Watts Bar. I go to Love's Truck Stop, or I go to Save-A-Lot in Wartburg, or Dollar General in Sunbright. One of those 3 spots, you're liable to see me pulled over taking a nap.
The good places are from the sheriff's office.
and take them out. I don't know what's actually.
Or police
We
station.
have such small
Yeah.
counties where we're at, and so many small cities that you'd have to drive really far to get to a police
Oh, yeah.
office. And you had to go to the jail actually in Park
Yeah.
because the sheriff's office won't have nobody working in it.
No, yeah, jail.
Hmm. And then they'd get me for sleeping.
Yeah, they'd be calling the ambulance to you. We got someone bad hurt out here or something.
Yeah. What is it about sleeping in the car like that? I take my keys out of the ignition and everything. That way I can't just start it if I'm as soon as I wake up.
Yeah. Make sure your door's locked.
Yeah. I do that. But like I said, I take my keys out. That way I can't wake up and drive drowsy. Just pull up and go.
Yeah.
I drove all the way down here if they hadn't stopped today, Thursday, which surprised me. I've not actually had that many naps since I've been here either. This whole weekend. It caught up with me last night though. I did sleep quite a bit.
Can you pause that for a minute? I'm
Yeah.
going to have to.
My we're back. I heard a choo choo.
Yeah. Norfolk Southern.
Yeah. I just like being out on the water.
Oh, I do too.
I'd rather be here than home anytime.
Oh, 10 times.
Yep.
Unless you got to work.
I'll tell you how bad I used to be. I fished 3 nights a week. I'd go fishing. I'd get home at 4 o'clock, take a shower, and go to work at 6. And then I'd sleep that night and evening and get back up. I was alternating nights fishing.
Monday,
Whenever-
Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Well, Thursday nights for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thursday nights, usually Saturday night, a Monday night, maybe a Tuesday night. But at least 3 times a week I was going. I couldn't do it now. The gas is too high.
Oh, no. But
I paid
Wednesday was
what?
always,
87 and 40. I paid $127 in gas today.
goodness gracious.
Yeah.
But you said you filled the truck up.
I filled the truck up and I filled this up. And I'll get home on that crank. Coming down, I put 30 in it and 80. And I didn't put no more in it till today. So that was pretty good. I plan on spending $300 in gas when I come down here.
It's easily done.
Yeah. And I can get another trip out easy on the boat. I gotta take Kenneth out. I wonder where I should take them to.
Hmm. I know you're not familiar with the river and all
Mm-hmm.
down here, but on down past Raccoon Station, I was talking to Daryl earlier about it. There's a place called Mullins Cove,
Yeah.
and right outside of the cove is the main river channel.
Yeah.
And some buddies of mine would always go there and anchor up,
Mm-hmm.
and they catch 80s and 90s
Yeah.
right there off that ledge
Yeah.
of the main channel. But from here down there, it's probably 20-25 miles.
Oh,
By
Lord,
river.
no. I'd run out of gas going
Oh
there and
yeah,
back.
you'd definitely be out of gas.
Yeah. I don't like driving that far in a boat either.
No,
This is pretty far for me.
yeah, because we come good 2 miles
Mm-hmm.
easy.
2 miles. 2 miles.
You go 50 yards and you're in your fishing spot.
I know. I mean, I've got. I don't even have to have a fish finder to go to know my spots. I can tell you my water. I can tell you where structure's at, how deep the water is at pointing at it. You can ask me where something's at, and I can tell you the difference. I can tell you the ledge.
Yeah, and if it hold fish or not.
Mm-hmm. But I've been going new spots. The last 2 months has been all new water for me. I started going to Fort Loudon, and then
Yeah,
I'm trying to learn it. Then I plan on going to Wattsbar Dam and learning it.
yeah. Fort Loudon, you've come from the dam there and come on back like by the locks and pretty much over to 75 again, have you not? And fished.
No. I go all the way up to the dam, and then I drift down or troll down, and I've been just finding different spots. But there's so many crappie fishermen out right now.
Oh.
Usually it's bass fishermen,
Mm-hmm.
but there's so much crappie out now, it's hard to fish a spot
I was
or
thinking,
structure.
I saw on one of your lives one night, it looked like you were in the Tennessee River,
Yeah.
and there was I-75 was right behind you,
Hmm.
because you could see transfer trucks and all going over. Now you may have put in a different boat ramp that night.
I could have been at Kingston in front of the steam plant. That's the interstate right there, a
Okay,
bridge.
that may have been it.
There's flatheads under those bridges.
Yeah, because
Is-
the pylons,
Yeah. Well, there's a rock wall too.
the rock wall plus
Yeah.
the pylons
Mhm.
that the bridge structures
Yeah.
are on, they'll hold a lot of fish.
Yeah. And then you've got the curve going into you got the steam plant, and then going up the Clint, and then from there it goes up to the Emory.
Yeah,
And that's a well-traveled road right there.
right,
Sometimes I'll anchor in the channel there, and I've caught numerous big fish
right.
where they're just swimming through.
But with those bridge pylons,
Hmm.
when the current is really up or the river is really flowing,
Yeah.
any log debris comes down, it all gathers around that. That's
Mhm.
what holds those flatheads really well.
Yeah. I think there's a broke down dock up there, and that's where a PB'd at. And then we had a 45 hit and broke a rod holder off. And my brother was just standing there, and he reeled it in. He caught the pole and reeled it in, and it was a 45-pound flat. And I don't know if they was, and it traveled. We already had like a big 45-pound blue in the boat. I don't know if they was traveling together or what.
But those twin flatheads you caught, they were what, 26 piece? 26, 27?
26 and 27. My friend Travis put me on those. I can't
Okay.
claim them.
Oh,
He was-
okay.
He was showing me a different part of the water. He's really good at sonar. He found them on sonar, and he pulled up ahead of me and told me to cast back on them.
Yeah.
And I caught all 3 fish.
Yeah.
That was on it.
But those twin flatheads come off that.
Yeah. And I got them at the same time. They look perfect. Same size. I
Like
was in heaven.
coloring.
Yep. This is probably my favorite fish, except for that 51 I just got. Because I said, I want a picture. We just got there, so my hair and makeup wasn't messed up or anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't dirty yet.
But you was getting slammed up the shoulder.
Yeah. And I threw one on my shoulder and I said, put the other one up here. And I got a video, I just never put it out yet, but I was breathing hard. I'm like, why am I out of breath? I ain't done anything. And I'm like, well, you got 50 pounds sitting on your shoulder.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then it dawned on me. But them was some pretty fish.
They were.
Yeah.
And I know you caught some up at Watts Bar. I know you caught several 40s
Hmm.
that were just no markings on them or nothing. They
I
were just
know.
pretty blues.
The ones at the dam are they're a lot uglier looking fish than I usually get. Where at the steam plant, they're pretty fish. They're not marked up and stuff.
But there at the dam, you've got all that riprap
Yeah.
and stuff at the bottom
Yeah.
and down there and the turbines and all.
Yeah.
It's just beating them up against the rocks all the time.
Yeah. Well, the last 2 weeks I was catching at the dam. Before that, they was fine, but the last 2 weeks, it's like they're biting something, and they got big pieces of their lip gone.
Could have gotten a fight with a bigger catfish.
It might be for spawn, and like their eye have something red on it, and there'll be bite marks on them, but a lot of their mouth is just raw.
Yeah. That could be from watching the nest of
Yeah.
the females
Yeah.
and guarding it
Yeah.
and just keeping everything run off and
Hmm.
be a rock or something like
Yeah.
there, and they spin around to fight off something and catch her mouth on sharp edge.
Yeah. I fish bridges a lot too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm fishing at the dam, the bridge right below the dam. Trying to get them as they're swimming up or coming down.
Just like you was talking about earlier, finding those narrow travel
Yeah.
channels.
Hmm.
You know, there's no other way for them to get through there except
Hmm.
right through there.
You can only fish them of the night though. Too much boat traffic.
Oh yeah, because crack of daylight, you've got your bass boats
Hmm.
blasting off.
Yeah.
and,
I've had them wake me up many a time.
yeah.
Good to see I ain't the only one snores. They said I was wearing it out tonight.
I didn't think
I slept 3 hours. I put them headphones on and I forget who was on when I went to sleep. Some live. Might have been the Oilers. I don't know. Can't remember.
maybe Woody went live.
He was off when I tried to get on.
Oh, okay.
Because I tried to make a comment and they said this live's already ended. I don't remember who I had playing.
I don't know who else went live.
Yeah, it drowns everything out so I can sleep better. All right, it's 4:41. How long do you want to stay?
I'm good till whenever. If you want to stay till daylight,
I think I have to pick Kenneth up at 8:30.
okay.
So I'd have to leave at 7:30, the earliest, the latest, probably
Yeah.
7. By the time we loaded the boat up and drove back up there.
Yeah. Unless you wanted to just leave the boat in the water and one of us stay with it,
No, because he might not even,
he might not want to go then.
yeah. It's untelling, come
Oh, yeah.
morning how he said he wasn't feeling good tonight.
Right.
So,
Plus, I think he's got diabetes too. It
yeah,
may be affecting him a little too.
yeah. And he's been in the rain all day.
Oh yeah. then probably sleeping in that tent night's not gonna help him much.
Yeah, he had a look. Somebody, which one of them had a cot, which I slept on a cot just then. I was surprised it wasn't sore when I woke up because I was dreading it. When I woke up, I was like, ah.
You had a cot in your tent? Okay.
Yeah. I used to have a cot for the boat, and that's
Mhm.
what it was.
What kind of reels is it that Chris and Telly use? Do you remember?
He buys a bunch of different ones, but
Yeah.
Ancient Mariner was some of the
Ancient
last
Mariner,
ones.
that's
Yeah,
it. That was one he was telling me I need to get
yeah.
hold of.
That Snagging Whiskers that was on my show the other night, the one who won it, Team Snagging Whiskers. They're sponsored by them right now. They just got
Oh,
a deal with them. Yep.
they're out of Virginia.
My home, sweet home. If you was sleeping, you was snoring. Yeah, yeah. I do snore. I don't care who knows it. If you's around me, you're gonna know it anyway. It's actually a pretty night. Just a little bit of wind, and
Moon was out earlier.
we're anchored right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're staying in the same spot.
We're just spinning around.
These sheets make it harder to keep up with what you're doing. You can't see out.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm gonna look at this picture of me.
One.
Let's see. Froggy. Please get my iron levels checked. Sleep. My iron is low. They've got me on 50,000 iron. 50,000 a day to get it up.
50,000 milligrams or IU?
I know it's 50,000 prescription.
Ooh.
At one time it was 7, my iron level.
Yeah. Do they tell you to drink orange juice with it?
No.
They say that if you take an iron pill,
Yeah.
to drink orange juice with it.
Yeah.
Helps dissolve it better.
Mm-hmm.
Getting your blood strength faster.
I think your level is supposed to be 31. I've never been a 31. I got up to 21 one time, but 7 is fatal. You can take a heart attack and everything with that. So that's why they keep me on a high dose. Then they do check it when I go. But yeah, it's my iron's always low. Used to be when I wore jewelry, like it would leave black marks on me. They said that was always low iron. I don't know.
Plus, it could have been the greater the material, like gold or something, be a low carat gold.
Yeah.
Will turn your skin.
Yeah. Like I could just get the ring and do that, and the.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, low iron.
Yeah.
I know my dad, he passed away at age 35 with a massive heart attack.
Yeah.
And he always had high cholesterol, triglycerides, stuff like that. And I'm as big as he was. And I keep my check.
Yeah.
They say the worst thing you're going to die of is a car wreck or somebody shoot you.
Yeah.
Because
that's good.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing wrong with you like that.
No.
I had something going on with me. What ended up being was I was having to get shots for my knees, arthritis and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it started affecting my heart.
Cortisone shot.
Yeah. I can't get them. I've had so many, they won't let me have them now, but I can't get them regardless because they bother my heart now. But they did a stress test and where is it where they go up your groin? I got a groin, don't I?
Yeah.
That's
heart cath.
Yeah. They did a heart cath on me, and when I went back for the report, he's like, I'm sorry. He said, we did that heart cath. You didn't need it. And I'm like, really? And he said, yeah. He said, you had no blockage, no. What's that C word you just said?
Oh. Goodness.
You know, that's, what is it that blocks your heart? Cholesterol. No sign of cholesterol. And at that time, I had a healthy heart. So I was doing really good. But my sleep is affecting my heart, I reckon.
Have you ever had a sleep test?
Hmm.
Yeah. They'll tell the tale.
Yeah, I had one. They're actually fixing to test me for narcolepsy.
Well,
I think I may have got COVID.
yeah.
When I got COVID right before Thanksgiving, I started falling asleep.
I I have sleep apnea. I can be sitting right here and you
Yeah.
talk to me.
That's what
I'll be out.
that's what I've been doing. I've been falling asleep. Like, I don't know I'm doing it, but even like my boss will be talking and I'll just fall off asleep, and then I wake back up and I go back to talking, and then I do it again for many seconds, and don't even know I've done it.
Have you ever tried falling asleep driving?
That's why I take naps. I take a nap before I go driving, and if I get sleepy, I pull over and take a nap.
That's a sign of sleep apnea.
Yeah. I
yeah.
didn't do it before I got COVID. I was like, I don't sleep. I get bored.
Yeah.
I was doing DoorDash and Uber Eats, Grubhub just to have something to do because I couldn't sleep, and
Oh yeah. And
I actually enjoy doing it, getting out, meeting people, and talking, and
oh yeah.
just something to do.
But with my sleep apnea, it was so bad.
Yeah, I can't do it now. Save my life. I ain't done it since I had COVID.
Yeah.
Since November.
But I have to wear a sleep app at night.
Yeah.
That sucker. If I don't have it on,
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I know it.
I'm supposed to.
You're supposed to wear one.
Yeah.
You have one.
Mhm.
Okay. You just don't wear it.
Well, like, it smothers me. Like, I'll wake up and I'll find the mask, throw it off in the floor.
Do you have the full face or
No.
just the nasal cover or the nasal pillows that go in your nose?
Something that goes right here.
It goes all around your mouth too?
I think so. I ain't wore it in so long.
Okay. Because they make 3 or 4 different masks.
Yeah.
They've got one they call the Jason mask. It'll go all the way around your forehead,
I ain't got that.
under your chin, and everything.
Yeah.
I tried one of those. No.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I try to do everything myself, and
Oh yeah.
I Googled it, and I found the code to go in and change your own settings on the sleep machine, and I've got it all jacked up. I need to take it back in and have them reset it.
Now, if it's way too high, yeah,
And mine's way too high.
it will smother you. If
Yeah.
you go back in and
Yeah.
lower it down.
I don't remember what the code is. You have to type in something.
Normally on certain machines,
Yeah.
it's like the on button,
Yeah.
another button,
Yeah.
and there are like 3 buttons you have to press simultaneously
Yeah. To
And
do
then-
that.
to go into them
Okay.
to change the settings. And I had one CPAP machine, and it was I didn't feel like I was enough.
Yeah.
So I changed the settings and bumped it up myself,
Yeah.
and I got better sleep.
Yeah.
So I left it there.
Hmm.
Then I wasn't sleeping good again, so I bumped it on up
Yeah.
and started sleeping better that way.
Yeah.
I finally got up where it was 18,
Hmm.
but I forgot the codes,
Yep.
and it's went back to factory setting.
Yeah.
So it's at like 9,
Hmm.
half of what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But I still sleep good.
Yeah. I've actually had 2 sleep studies, and I've got 2 machines. The first one, my insurance was really bad. I paid cash for it. And then the second one, I'd had rotator cuff surgery, and the insurance paid for it because I already met my deductible.
I had the very first one that I ever had,
Mm,
and then it was getting, I could tell it was getting weak and old.
yeah.
So I got the doctor writing prescription for another one. I got another one,
Hmm.
and I used it, and finally the motor just burned out in it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it 2-3 years,
Yeah.
but it was already out of warranty.
Mhm.
So I dug my old one back out and
Yeah.
went with it. And it's still running today.
Yeah.
Very first one.
I had to pay $800 cash for that one.
Oh, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Now, some people are so bad that instead of like the ones you put on your nightstand,
Mm-hmm.
they have to have a machine that sets up the your console,
Wow.
and they'll put out like 25 to 30.
That's called a BiPAP, ain't it?
And
Where it forces it in?
it may be a
Yeah.
BiPAP.
I don't think so. I think the BiPAP just forces the air in, and the CPAP,
Blows
Yeah.
constant.
it's there for when you breathe, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. But BiPAP is a big mess, right?
No, actually, they can use them with the
Can they?
nasal covering or the nasal passages.
Yeah.
But with it being that high of a
Mhm.
pressure,
Yeah.
the nasal pillows,
Yeah.
they blow them out
Yeah.
unless you've got a racket strap tied to your head.
Yeah. That's something else I didn't like about when I did wear it. I'd wake up and I'd have all these grooves in my face, and
I do.
yeah,
And
and it made my nose sore.
It-
Best time ever, it made my nose sore. It's been a long time since I used one.
but they've got the silicone
Yeah.
or a gel,
Hmm.
and you just have to get used to one or the other.
Yeah.
Man, that wind blowing fish, goodbye.
Yeah. I'm not stressed this weekend. Hey, Dave, how you doing? I had a good time. Well, I had actually when I got here, I was stressed. I've never camped in a big park and couldn't find my way around. And so I went down the wrong roads. These were very small roads. I had to back that pontoon back out of those roads, turn in some of the wickedest places I ever saw. And then somebody had an accident, so there was an ambulance coming. I thought, well, I'll turn down this road and get out of the way. That was the road they was wanting to go down.
It never fails.
And I like to never got out of that spot. I finally kept driving around until I was able to find a spot I could turn in and get out of it. And then when I got back to the road, there was my camping spot. And then I dragged my trailer when I went down. You sure it's hitting the bike?
It got a tab.
Worst thing about this heater is it will burn me
Oh yeah.
in a heartbeat. I've been burnt by it. Melted coats, clothes, but it puts out the heat.
Oh yeah. Because when you hit it, Cody, I see the line. It switched hard.
Yeah.
And it could have been a guard.
Yeah. I had one shred my line yesterday.
Wow.
And when I pulled that rod in, and I just tied that leader too, it was splintered.
Yeah, it's definitely an alligator guard
Yeah.
or bottlenose guard, whatever you want to call
And I
it.
wasn't hung up or anything.
Yeah.
I pulled it in on that. And I know before I went fishing yesterday, I checked all my lines and leaders.
Right.
I did that on the boat getting ready. No. Maybe to take it down.
Maybe.
He's looking for these things. One of mine come untied, I noticed earlier. Might as well go keep that for it.
When I first saw that, I thought it was hair ties.
I'm gonna use it to tie that bimini top. I'm trying to learn to say it right. It ain't bimini. You could use it as a hair tie.
Oh yeah. We got it.
Yeah.
Oh look, people knows how to put cutter on it.
Just wondering if I need to go ahead and put an extra one on it because we're on the road so long. That one did come off.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can cut extra one just in case. You know, they think that one of my medicines might be causing my sleeping.
It could be.
Said it was a sleep attack.
Hmm.
I'm on something called Promexapel for restless legs.
Okay.
It treats Parkinson's.
Yeah.
I'm on a really high dose.
That it slows your body down.
Yeah. And he wants me to get off of it, but they
Yeah.
have to. I tried to go on something else, but it made me sleepy, and it was $1,000 a month. And I'm like, I can't afford that.
Oh no.
Not my insurance.
But yeah, some of those medicines like that, they they affect your body in so many different ways.
Yeah. Well, it does have bad side effects.
Yeah.
And I do have a couple of other side effects, but I'm able to control it.
Right. I know.
Like it's gambling's one of them. Seriously,
Yeah.
that is a side effect of that medicine.
Wow.
And like I read up on it, a lot of the old people have spent their whole savings and their pensions
Oh yeah.
from that medicine, and they didn't know what was causing it, their addiction,
hmm
because they didn't have gambling addiction before.
No.
And then all of a sudden they started gambling and they lost everything they owned.
Right.
Lost their homes and everything after all that work they put in it.
Oh yeah. And it's bad. Because,
Yeah.
you know, some medicines you've never had heartburn in your life.
Yeah.
And that medicine gives you the unjolly case of indigestion
Yeah.
you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then,
I didn't even take it last night, but I'm surprised my legs ain't bothering me today.
yeah,
But I'll take it when I get before I leave tonight. I'll take it and I'll take a good nap.
yeah.
Like I said, I've got the campsite through tomorrow.
And it's like certain patients take Neurontin or gabapentin
Yeah.
for neuropathy and
Yeah.
stuff. It just affects them in other ways.
Let's see. Make sure that one looked it. Oh, I'm gonna sit down a few minutes. Woo-wee. Froggy. Our mental well-being is as important as our physical health. That's right. Because it'll make you sick yourself. Dave, how you doing? And then we got Bobby Green. I just woke up and are you catching it? We had caught squat. Had maybe 2 bites. But it must have been the rain throwed them off. We didn't do good last night either after the rain. But we've had a good time being out. We did a pontoon ride. And we've jibber-jabbered a lot. Ain't much we ain't talked about. Oh, I just like being out on the waters. I would like to have a houseboat. I about turned this one into one.
You can have one time old, yeah, big monster. You can build you a
Yeah,
bedroom in that stuff.
yeah. Back where I live, there's a boat. I guess we'll cut these lights off so I'll blind them. I know they saw me. After rain's not the best time. I know, but we wanted to fish. We actually fished in the rain. Let's leave the lights off for a few minutes, see if we get a bite. I don't like having the lights on because I don't catch fish with them on. Sometimes as soon as I cut them off, I get a bite. Catch fish. We are the 48-foot deep. It shouldn't affect it, but I can't help it. My superstition. Few sessions of Reiki, no hands-on therapy will rebalance your holistic self. You're going to stop your lecture now. I don't care for you telling me, Froggy. I don't have to Google what relocate means. I'm from the country. We don't have stuff like that. I don't even know if we got a counselor even in the whole county that does things like that. If you have any major doctoring you have to drive to Knoxville. Or sometimes they travel here once a week, once a month to see people that can't make it over to Knoxville. Like I said, this is a very rural, poor county.
Jody and I live far out in the country. We don't get to stay in the out office till Thursday.
You're in the dark and can't even see you now. I think see that red light behind me. That's the heater. Reiki. You know, even if I went to the wind got it. Even if I went to a counselor, I wouldn't talk.
Yeah, some people.
I'd be too shy. I'd be I don't open up easy to people like that. And there's no way I could just spill my guts somebody I don't even know.
Yeah, right.
But that's just my turn. Probably the wind blowed them out.
Probably so.
Maybe I'm out.
I think so.
They're pretty heavy.
Sometimes the if the tank starts frosting over,
Yeah.
it means it's out.
It's still got some in it because
Yeah.
it's heavy enough. I can feel it. Most people wouldn't even imagine having a heater on right now. I just feel comfortable with it on. Takes the chill off. Is it burning you up?
No, I'm fine. Glad you invited me to come out tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad you come. Little Miss Sleeping Beauty over there. She's been me doing that. Last night when I brought yakking them out, that's what I did. But I just got tired and I had to have a nap.
Oh yeah.
No, I think I did take my medicine last night. That's what made me sleep. I can't remember. Thank you, Froggy. I always try to be careful no matter what I do. Let's see. I wonder if Dawn's tournament's over. It's 5 o'clock.
It could be.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah. I'd like to know who won. You know, this surprisingly, this stayed up pretty good not to be locked in.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got no pins or anything in
I
it.
put the pin in.
Oh, did you?
I put the pin in.
And that's the only bar locked in. That bar's not even locked in up on this side.
I didn't know if you only put the pins in or not, so I went ahead and
Yeah. I got out one night. I was by myself. It come a really bad storm like that.
Yeah.
And I had to put the top up. I couldn't get it locked in and the pins and stuff. And I was standing there having to hold it, getting soaked with that rain and wind. I waited too late.
it makes for a bit.
That was during the challenge, and I fish a lot of times in that challenge. I shouldn't be fishing just because, but it's my show,
Yeah.
and there's lots of times I would have never be out in it if it wasn't for that. But you know, I can't expect them to fish and me not be there. But sometimes I'll have to just tie down on something to be able to stay. The wind and everything be too bad. A couple times. Yeah. It wasn't. Is I guess it's the wind doing it, ain't it? It wasn't current.
Yeah. What happens is wind blowing around now.
Yeah.
It makes the water real choppy.
Yeah.
And gets the waves because it's crashing the whole
Yeah.
flow in the water.
Yeah.
When it starts coming back, it turns the water.
Yeah. I've actually gone and be out 45 minutes and turn around and go back home. The water just be too fast. Yeah. I'm used to fishing on like glass. No current.
Water's just perfect glass over.
Yeah. Yeah.
For a boat ride.
Yeah.
To get to your car.
The fishing's not that great in it. Well, depends on your spot. But what's it line? We tried to get
Yeah, we do. Because I spent
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Downtown Ernie Brown. Just walked that truck trying to wake up. You didn't watch the tournament today?
Ernie's one of those son everything.
Yep. But right now, let's see, 5:15. Usually I wake up at 3:30. I don't want to wake up to 4:15 though. 4:15 I can start getting ready to go to work. If I don't have to take a shower or wash my hair, I get up at 5:15. Because I'm only 15 minutes from work.
I mean, I'm 2 miles.
I'm 11 miles. But we don't have traffic or nothing where I live. As long as you don't get behind a log truck, you're doing okay. Yeah. Well, I'm always at work before they start running. Let's see, it is 5:15. Tournament you didn't know about. I think John Orrs is here. Hey, Fish Ranch House. How you doing? Got some cold coffee. I think we should probably wrap it up. It's 5:15. Be 15. It'd be at least 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes getting everything situated. We'll have to put the bikini top down. I say we're at 10, 15 minutes because the boat ready to travel. Usually I get it ready, everything ready, and I don't do nothing when I load then. My poles and everything's already laid down. I think we're going to end it because the wind's picking up and head in. Get this top down. And we'll probably, it's 5:16. I bet it'd be 6 o'clock or later before we get there. Anyway, you have to reload the truck this morning. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Hey, Mr. Duggar. Yeehaw. I think we're going to end it. You want to tell him goodbye, Travis?
Good night, everyone. Enjoyed it.
Oops, my bad.
Enjoyed it. Had a great time out with Jody this evening. Maybe sometime another week.
Yep.
Maybe on some of her home waters.
Yep.
Her big boats.
Yep. I don't know anything down here. I just, we just have the channel, really. But there's fish. I guess it's a fish tank. There's a difference. See, there's a gap between it and the ground.
Yeah. It's from the sea.
Yep. Fish on. We ain't got a fish on, but maybe we will.
About time we end the live stream,
Mm-hmm.
we'll hook up.
Yep. Poor Amanda didn't get a fish. We got a bite. I was gonna wake you up if it connected, but it didn't. Yeah, look how close we're back to the plant now.
Yeah.
We just went that pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it was bad wind just then.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were probably dragging that.
Yeah. And we got these sheets up that's catching wind. Keep the wind and rain off of us. We're gonna take them down. That ain't helping any. I bet that's what we hung up on, all that right there.
Could be.
Yeah. Because this is about where we cast off at.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna end it. Thank everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.